What's up, all you beautiful people? It's your boy MY Caillou Swag.
And to the ugly people, it's your boy the Goblin.
And on the phone, we have the great Pesky Griffey. How are you doing?
She's bright. She just graduated from college, kind of.
Kind of.
The first half of college.
The first half?
I don't know what she's doing.
I'm going to vet school.
Which is another college.
This is true. It is another college.
All right then, I was right. Get off my back.
Yeah, like, I won. What are you talking about?
But I won. Victory sip. I got nothing to drink though.
Today on the docket, we are talking about the PlayStation 5. Trying to see if we're going to buy it first day or wait a year. So to start things off, we're going to just talk about...
I ain't buying nothing till I find out what come out on it first.
Well, you don't have to ruin the whole entire video from the jump.
I'm just saying, for those people that's like me, you skeptical about what's on this console before you get your hands on it.
Looking a little iffy, you know, a little shifty. So, we're going to go through it though. Pesky Griffey, go ahead, say your piece. Let us know a little bit about you. Go ahead.
A little bit about me. Well, I stream with these guys sometimes over on our group channel, The Legendary Ragers. I have my own personal streaming and YouTube that you can check out under Pesky Griffey. Everything's Pesky Griffey. That way I'm easy to find.
Super easy.
Yeah, because she peskies us all the time.
Peskies us?
That's right.
Yeah, that's
it's a foreign language.
I am very pesky.
And
But yeah, so I love veterinary medicine and video games and theater, and I just want to have a good...
Alright, we lost a little audio there.
Oh, sorry. I said I love theater and animals and video games, and I'm just down to have a good time playing video games with my friends.
Awesome. Alright, so...
I got a black Sam Jackson with red hair.
Really though, your dude is ugly as hell. Alright. Alright, so... Getting into it, we're gonna go into the specs a little bit. So the main thing everybody cares about, right, is processor and GPU, right? Those are the main two big things. So we got...
That's not what everybody cares about.
I mean, most people only care about that, right? My dude's name is not gonna be Jim. Okay, I'm gonna name him right after.
Earthworm Jim.
So what we got in the PlayStation 5, we've got an AMD Zen 2 based CPU with 8 cores, which means, I guess it's like a i7 9700K.
Yup.
It's at 3.5 gigahertz.
Yup.
And the GPU is not specified, but it does a whopping 10.28.
That's crazy.
Teraflops.
Amazing.
Whatever that means.
All that technology.
No.
You know what it means? It means that you can watch Netflix and Hulu in prime condition. That's what it means.
And it's running all the RDNA2 architecture. So those are like the two main things that I care about.
All the things for people who don't own a smart TV.
Well, there you go. And there's let's see, there's 16 gigs of RAM, which is great. It has a pretty good bandwidth.
You know, you heard that right? 16 gigs of RAM. That means all y'all need to go out, get yourself some external hard drives, you know what I'm saying, for that extra 80, you know, that you're going to need for these games that's going to come out on this console, because it's not going to have enough space.
So that's not how that works at all.
You don't know that.
What? RAM is totally different from your actual storage. As far as storage, there's 100...
Oh, you talking about... I thought you meant the memory.
No, there's 825 gigabytes of memory.
I stand by
actual
my
solid memory
statement.
on an SSD.
I stand by my previous statement.
You really shouldn't. And you can watch all your Blu-ray, all your Blu-ray discs in 4K if you... I don't know if you want to.
But if I ain't got no Blu-ray, if I got basic DVDs still.
There, I guess, I don't know. So, that's pretty much the rundown.
Pesky Griffey, yo, intake, please.
Well, I don't remember, does the PS4 support Blu-ray? Because I don't think that it did.
It does.
I think it does, but I don't think it supports 4K Blu-ray.
No, it don't support 4K, but it does. Well, the Pro does. The Pro does.
Yeah, the Pro does.
Okay,
for sure. But I thought, I don't know, for some reason I thought that you couldn't watch DVDs on the PlayStation 4 for some reason.
Yeah, you can.
I'm pretty sure you can. And they try to show it as almost close to 4K as you can get.
It's got a Blu-ray drive and a DVD like port, so, or not port, but support. So yeah, you can do that.
They all go in the same hole.
Right, but let's be real. Like, who buys DVDs anymore?
Nobody. That's not even important.
Everything.
Collectors?
You're like that weird guy with his laser disc in the background. My dude's name's gonna be Love Hand.
I'm really really impressed with the internal storage on this, the 825.
Yeah, that's actually
gigabytes,
pretty dope.
but-
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. But like Goblin said, there are going to be people that are going to have to go out and purchase external hard drives.
Yes.
I know somebody personally that has an external hard drive so that they can have up to 14 terabytes on their PlayStation, and they
Big
still have it like
external hard drive.
85%
You got
full.
that much space.
Does he just like change them out, or is it just one huge one, or is he Dixie chaining them
How
together?
dare you assume it's a heat?
I mean, he or she. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
no, it is a
2020?
he, and he's just got a really big, huge one. Like, it's ginormous.
Oh
It's huge,
god.
though.
The
Oh,
size
no,
is quite
don't
impressive.
Take that out of context. I
That's cool
can't.
though. That's cool. So I think as far as specs wise, honestly, I personally am not that impressed. I mean, I have an i7 9700K, which has 8 cores. I think what 16 threads. Don't really care about that.
I don't have any of those things.
I've got a 1080. So as far as graphics goes, as far as like my monitor output to my graphics performance, I'm like happy with that. All this other stuff, don't care about really, honestly. So
Well,
What
here's my thing about the optical drive being 4K. If you don't have a 4K TV, it doesn't matter.
yeah,
I have a 4K TV.
well that benefits you.
But you know that most of the general population doesn't have a 4K TV. So,
Mhm.
I mean, the nice thing about the PlayStation 4 was that the PS4 Pro was the 4K version. And, you know, you'll pay like the extra $100 or whatever it was for the 4K. Plus, it had faster processing and uploading for streaming, right?
Right.
So you really only needed it if you were like a professional gamer, or if you had a 4K TV and you really just wanted it to be 4K, or you streamed, you know.
Yeah.
So
And most
I just
people.
think that the 4K as a base is nice, but a little bit unnecessary at this day and age. Now,
Yeah.
move us about 10 years into the future, and of course they plan these consoles for about like a 10-year
In the
lifespan,
future,
right?
Yeah.
Then probably everybody will have a 4K TV, and so I'm sure that 10 years from now I'll change my tune. But
I mean,
as of
well,
today,
when you think about like the
4K is a
future,
little unnecessary.
the future and everything, like the technology that they have is readily available. I think that like the processor that I have now came out like either last year in the
well,
last
yeah,
quarter,
that's true.
before,
because
so
when
it's
it comes
not
to gaming.
really all that.
We make huge leaps in the span of a couple years. Please remember that for us that's in this actual video, a couple decades ago,
Mm.
none of this would have been possible.
Yeah,
Not
well,
one iota.
That doesn't matter though. It's about getting a bang for my buck on this point. Like I don't really care about all that.
I'm just saying. It was like, if we talking about what could possibly happen in the future, we don't know.
Yeah,
It may
I mean-
actually improve VR to that Sword Art Online status, or hacking dot status, or any other anime where you get stuck in a video game status.
Okay, so like if you're saying that
Yeah.
at some point the PlayStation 4 and their architecture can have like a really great VR experience and not what we have now, which is like subpar. at
There you go.
best, then sure, yeah, I'm gonna like be 100% in and invest in it. I mean, like, I'm just not gonna be that quick to do it because it's not something that they have ready available. You know?
Not
AKA
to,
how I
like-
feel about it early
Not to
release.
like date us or anything, but I think it would be important for us to talk about just so that everybody watching this video knows that we kind of know what we're talking about. Like I personally, my first video game console that was for the television was the PlayStation 1, and since then I've had the PS1, the PS2, the PS3, and the PS4.
Right.
What about y'all?
Let's see. I had what, an N64, and then after that, that broke, and I ended up getting a Dreamcast. Then
Oh, but I
there-
mean like PlayStation stuff.
Oh, and so I was about to say, I thought you
I'm
meant
about
in
to take
general.
it out. I'm crying over here.
I was about to go all the way
I
through.
just want everybody to know that, like,
Yeah, as far as
we've had
PlayStation
our
goes,
hands on
I've had,
all of the consoles that
I've
they've
had-
released.
Yeah, I've had all the PlayStations and the like upgraded versions of them. So I had the PS1, PS1 Slim, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 2 Slim, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 3 Slim. You know, like, and then I did PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4 Pro. So, oh crap.
Well, as for me myself, I had a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, and PlayStation 3, Xbox One.
She said just PlayStation.
I'm
bro.
just saying.
Bro.
Just saying, comparing, you know, and a PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
I was gonna get a Pro, but I have a smart TV, so I ain't see the point.
Yeah, well. So like we've been we've all been in the PlayStation game for a while.
It's a tiger kitty.
I just found a machete. So honestly, if it's just based off of the specs, I'm gonna wait. Like I'm definitely gonna wait because I just died.
My thing is all about games. I'm like,
yeah,
there's no point in me having a console if there's nothing that I want to play on.
Yeah.
It's like, what they say,
Have
Assassin's
you guys
Creed
seen
Valhalla
the
gonna be
photo
on it.
of
I'm
what
like,
it's
that's
gonna
cool.
look like?
I mean, but Assassin's Creed Valhalla is also gonna be on PlayStation 4.
I have no idea how to kill this thing.
Yeah, I had a machete, but
You guys need to look at this design, this preliminary design, because it's monstrous.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've seen it. Like I'm gonna post it up there during this portion of the video so they can take a look at it. But yeah. So I think that's a good segue. So just based on specs, is anybody saying that they should get this day one just based off the specs?
No.
Yeah, I mean nobody's gonna say anything about getting a product day one just based on the specs.
All right, cool. All right, so the only logical thing is to move into the actual games and what they have available.
I'm available.
Please.
He is
All right,
indeed.
so
Call them up, ladies.
That's right, lady. I am available. I'm chocolatey delicious. Holla at your boy.
Okay, so the only exclusive that I saw that looked sort of interesting was Godfall. I don't know if you guys have seen that one. It's a fantasy role-playing game.
Of course it is.
It's focused around third-person melee combat.
Of course it is.
And it's a looter, you know,
Of course it
loot
is.
stuff. And it's by the guys at Counterplay.
There's another kitty.
And Gearbox is their publisher, so it's supposed to come later on in the year. So it looks pretty interesting. I like it. I'm probably gonna be putting up some gameplay of that, or of the trailer at least, while we're talking right now. And honestly, that one, I gotta wait on it. I haven't seen enough on that one to say definitely I want to play this game no matter what. I've been burned before. Shout outs The Order. Shout out to what was it? Anthem.
Yeah, Anthem burn was pretty bad.
So I'm kind of skeptical at the very least now, but there are other games that are available that aren't necessarily exclusives, but they will be greatly enhanced by the PlayStation 5 in the specs. So we're gonna skip over the boring ones and just talk about Rainbow Six Siege, Warframe. And I don't know if there's any. Okay, then there's Vampire the Masquerade. That's one for you, bro.
What?
The Vampire series.
They making another one?
Yeah.
No, that's different. No, that's about the same.
Yeah, and then of course there's Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which
Assassin's Creed Vinland Saga.
Yeah, so I've already made the decision in my head to just go ahead and buy that on PC. Like I'm not gonna play that any other way. But some of you guys might want to do that. So out of the games that I listed so far, what are you guys thinking? I'll go back. I'll go back and.
I'd have to look at Assassin's Creed. Warframe is always kind of cool, and I'd have to see some prequels to Godfall. So far, most games I know with the title God in it are decent.
Yeah.
I'm interested in the Lord of the Rings Gollum, where you play as Gollum with his two different personalities. I think
that does sound pretty dope.
Let me tell you,
is that an exclusive though, or is that just a enhanced by the PlayStation 5?
No.
I've been burned too much by Lord of the Rings.
Are you talking about Shadow of War?
You know it.
It's not even canon.
Yeah. Does that make it better? Poor.
Gothic is gonna be a big reason to get the PlayStation 5.
You say Gothic?
Oh yeah, this game has like an occult following.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, have you never played it? It's
no,
a really
I have
good
not.
Game.
Never even heard of it.
Oh my god, it's you're gonna love it. It's a lot of fun. It kind of reminds me of a little bit kind of like Monster Hunter, and a lot of it like Skyrim. I don't
You
know,
had
it's
me
just a really
sold
good
at Monster Hunter.
But you don't like Monster Hunter.
I mean, I like hunting.
Not you, her.
Her? Oh, well.
That's because Monster Hunter was a lot for me to try to get into, and I felt overwhelmed because y'all were so good.
Oh, well.
Well,
please go on.
As for the two of us, all we do is hunt. Please remember that. Like,
yeah.
But Untitled Harry Potter RPG, that's going to be another big reason.
they making a Harry Potter RPG?
I'm playing that.
I want to play that. Can I pick my own house?
Wait. I gotta ask again. Is it an exclusive, or can I play this on PlayStation 4?
No, these are exclusives that
These
I'm
are
talking
exclusive.
about now.
Okay, all of them are. Okay, well.
I was like, I would play Harry Potter, you know?
That's a good reason. I'll mess with it. Is that Merchant?
Oh, and then they're coming out with another Ratchet and Clank.
What about Jack and Daxter?
No,
what the
I
heck,
think it's just
man?
Ratchet and Clank.
Oh yeah, Jack and Daxter, that was good. Oh, and they're making the Horizon Zero Dawn too. I personally wasn't a fan of Horizon Zero Dawn.
I liked it. But yeah.
But I know that a lot of people are.
Yeah, I like that game. It's pretty good.
It was alright.
You got to hunt. That's all you ever want to do.
I didn't play it. That's why I said it was alright.
Yeah, well.
And of course, they're coming out with the Elder Scrolls 6. I mean 7. No, 6. Sorry, 6.
I'm about to say, what was 6?
Sorry.
Elder Scrolls.
I don't know.
Does online count? God tell me it
Probably does.
And Spider-Man 2, because apparently we needed that.
Yeah, we did. We definitely did.
I don't agree to that.
You don't. But, what?
Spider-Man was a great game on its own. Should be left alone in this level of greatness.
Bruh.
Sequels ruin things.
Sequels do mess stuff up a lot of the time. But it might be like Ratchet and Clank 2. Didn't mess it up. Jack and Daxter 2. Didn't mess it up.
That's true.
Improved on it, made it a little bit better. So you know what? So based off this list, I'll be really interested to see Harry Potter,
In the Godfall.
Ratchet and Clank. What was the other one? I don't know. Those are the 3 that stood out to me though. And 3 is enough for me to buy a console.
Now look, is Harry Potter like on release?
No, Harry Potter doesn't have a specific release date yet. It doesn't
Already,
even
y'all,
have
you
a
had me,
title
you lost
yet.
me.
Yeah, that was close. That was close.
I'm like, look, if you make an RPG Harry Potter game where I don't have to be Harry, I can make my own wizard or wizardress for those of you who like to, do that thing.
Yeah.
And I can pick my house, or at the very least, let the sorting hat do me at random. I'm okay with it.
So it's actually set in the 1800s, well before Harry was alive.
I thought Harry was in the 1800s.
I have no
Harry
idea what
Potter's
time
like our
period that
age.
is actually.
You sure?
Yeah.
It was born in the odd time and Hogwarts didn't have a TV in it? What kind
No,
of
not a
savagery is
single
that?
TV. I mean, why would you have a TV?
Just because you got
cast
magic don't mean you don't want to watch TV.
watch?
If you gonna be in luxury, be in luxury.
I don't know about that. Nah, bro. I would not care for a TV. I would just be studying magic the whole time, or getting into trouble.
So you wouldn't make a clone of a really hot chick in a music video? Boom!
Cut the video. Cut the video.
Thing.
The launch price, it looks like it's going to be about $450, which is $50 more than the launch price of the PS4 originally.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it's still better than like the Xbox One X, which its launch price was like $500, I believe, from my time at GameStop.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's still a very steep price, and you know that there were people that waited to purchase the PlayStation 4 when it originally came out, even though it was only $400, because they felt like that price was too steep.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But I would definitely go ahead and make that jump. Like, it's fine. Like, it's been long enough. I've been using this PlayStation for a while. Just based on the fact that this is just so old, I would probably upgrade it for that price. Like, that's a good price for me. And if it was like $550, way too high.
Wait for it to go down.
Way too high. What do you think?
The price doesn't really bother me much. If something did bother me, you know what? Never mind. It's cool. I'm good with the price. Like I said, my biggest thing ain't price, it's what's on it. Cause I don't believe in buying an item I ain't got no use for.
So, as long as I don't have to buy, like, so I gotta look at the okay. So, we've been talking this whole time, and we did not address the controller situation.
You mean that Microsoft controller that they tried to swing out with?
Damn Banjo-Kazooie looking ass boomerang controller. Like, we need to talk about that. Because I do not like it. I'm not feeling it. I don't know if you've seen it, Pesky.
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah. It's just not, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it in comparison. I'm literally holding my PlayStation 4 Gold controller in my hand right now as I'm looking at it. And I gotta be honest, I really love the PlayStation 4 controller.
Yeah.
Because it's the exact same as every other PlayStation controller that's ever existed.
Oh, okay, I have a PlayStation 3 controller. This is definitely
the only difference is the middle part.
But it's an improvement there.
Yeah.
The touchpad, yeah.
The S controller is like, yeah, we're gonna fuse an Xbox controller with a PlayStation and see if people like it. We don't. It's like that test for the Sonic the Hedgehog movie all over again.
Yeah. So I just don't like it. I'm not really feeling it. I'm really hoping that I can just plug in and use my PlayStation 4 controller while I play the PlayStation 5, or some third party makes a PlayStation 4-esque controller that I can work with. So
it looks bigger than the PlayStation 4 controller. I mean, obviously, I don't have a size guide or anything, but I know that because it looks like the Xbox controllers are larger than the PlayStation 4 controllers, and I mean, I'm female, so it's harder for me to get my hands around the controller.
I am a female human.
I'm a lady.
I'm a lady, and I demand my own controller.
No, and that makes sense though. Like, you don't want to have a big awkward like controller when you're like playing your games on day to day. It's not comfortable. So
we understand.
We're talking about, because we're hardcore pro gamers. I mean, we're talking about 8-hour to 10-hour sessions over here.
Now, something that I am interested is whether this controller will have a better battery life, because I can tell you that I get so annoyed having to swap out my controllers in between a game.
I'm not gonna lie, the only reason why I have more than 3 controllers is because of that fact. Like,
I think I have a total of 3.
Yeah, I was like, not because I want to play with other people when they come over. It's because I need to swap these things out.
I only have 1 controller.
No, you don't.
That I bought.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
But as far as whether I'm gonna buy it day one or not, I think it'll depend on if it's gonna be coming out in any bundles that I'm interested in.
Oh,
because
right.
if it's coming in
It'll come out with a Fortnite
that
bundle.
I'm interested in, then I might.
Yeah,
No,
like
I'm
if
not
they
buying
okay.
it with Fortnite.
So I might be interested because I'm gonna play
Fortnite.
Assassin's Creed Vinland Saga already. Then fine. Like, I'll go ahead and probably get the bundle. But like I said, I was really planning on getting it on PC. But now that I think about it, it'll be a lot easier on my system overall to get the PlayStation 5, play it on PlayStation 5, and stream it with my computer. And like, all it has to do is worry about streaming, and all the fancy rendering and playing the game can be handled by the console. So, I mean, I still have a case to buy it when it comes out. I'm still kind of I'm not really on the fence. I have my answer, but yeah. Alright, so we got the price out of the way, we got specs, got controller, all that good stuff. It's time for us to make a final decision. Pesky, take it away.
Like I just said, I don't think that I'm gonna be purchasing it day one unless it's gonna be coming with a bundle that I'm interested in.
Fortnite.
Just for the fact that it is $50 more. I feel like I should be getting a game with that.
There you go. Goblin?
No. Plain and simple.
A resounding no from Goblin.
Unless you
He's
got
not
something
getting
worth
it,
playing.
period.
No.
There you go. Now, for me, I'm actually probably gonna buy it first day. I know I was talking a lot of crap about the controller,
Hypocrite.
all that stuff. I am gonna buy it first day, just because.
Hypocrite.
just because of the fact that, like, I'm gonna want to play the newer titles in on the new platform. Like, even though they're gonna be already available for PlayStation 4, I'm still gonna want to stream them and like the best quality that I can. And that's just coming from me, somebody that like has plans to stream them, right? So it'll just be a lot easier on my.
I respect that.
Yeah. So like it'll be a lot easier on my system, computer, and everything.
I don't respect
if I have that PlayStation 5.
You don't respect him, period.
I disagree.
He disagrees. He's like, no. And then too, on top of that, I want to be able to, you know, make videos in the future about the PlayStation 5. It's kind of hard to do that if you don't buy it day one. Let's just be honest.
Right, and see, I'm not like a review channel, so for me, that's not like my goal.
Right, yeah. So I just want to like be able to, you know, weigh in on some topics here and there about the PlayStation 5. And so it's not really me recommending that other people get it day one. It's really me just saying that I'm getting it because I want to be a part of that initial wave and like, you know, kind of, you know, just share my opinion on my experience, honestly. So it's not because it's doing anything outstanding. Like, honestly, if I wasn't doing YouTube, I wouldn't
get it. What you're saying is you want everybody to go, look what I got. Ooh, you don't have it. Ooh.
No, I want to just give an honest.
You don't want to rub it in people's faces.
I just want to give honest feedback on whether it's crappy.
You want to rub it in people's faces.
Like, I just want to give straight up.
You're a terrible person.
He's just like, nah.
I said I'm probably not gonna get it day one, but I'm probably not gonna wait too long. It might be about 6 to 8 months before I get one.
All right, then.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I would say to the average consumer, somebody who's not trying to flex and really wants to make a solid investment, I would definitely wait until a game that you really want, or at least 3 games come out for the PlayStation 5 before you say, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the money out there. Like, honestly, that's my honest opinions.
And because it's going to be backwards compatible with your PS4, you can trade your PS4 in towards that goal, but don't get rid of the games that you want for that.
Right, exactly. So, it just makes perfect sense. So, anybody have any last words? Anything else you want to get off your chest?
Pretty sure that's it.
That's it. All right. Thank you, all you beautiful people out there, for tuning into the video, making it to the end. You are amazing. I've been Oni Pepperoni, aka NY Caillou Swag.
This game is boring.
Yeah, it is. The Goblin is here. And our special guest, Pesky Griffey. Go ahead and take him away.
Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you guys next time.
If you got sick animals, she treats them.
Wow.
She's a Dr. Doolittle of the South.
Of the sea.